Hello, welcome family. Thank you so much for watching the first video that we posted, and thank you for sharing, subscribing and following us. Oh, but don't forget to leave comments anytime you watch, or whatever questions you might have, so we can address it when we come on next time. Okay, today's topic will be basically we talking about benefits when you are in the military. All right, so what benefit are we going to be talking about? Will be dental, health, educational, and any other benefit that you can ever get in the military. Okay, so today I have with me here my colleague Olanihi and Kitio. All right, so I will start as usual with the health benefit, which is basically the biggest question on everybody's mind. So I say it is the biggest issue on everybody's mind, in the sense of we all see what happened this past year with the COVID-19 and all that. And I know for sure people had issues with healthcare here and there, due to the fact that they were out of job and all that. So when you are in the military, all these things won't be a problem to you. Why am I saying it won't be a problem to you? You are basically covered for your time that you are in service. All right, that means anytime, any day that you are unwell or you feel sick, all you got to do is go to the hospital and you are taken care of. And it is not solely just you as a service member, but also your family members as well. Your family members get covered as well whilst you are in the military. And I see that to be a very good benefit that one would have if they decide to join the military. Bado, if you have anything to add.
So just like you said, healthcare is a major issue, and the government is trying to do policies to ensure that even low-income earners are able to get good healthcare. So that's one of the major motivations that you can look at to join the military. When you're in the army, for instance, no matter what healthcare need you have, just like you said, it could be physical health, it could be mental health, it could be dental, it could be anything. Everything is covered at no cost to you. Nothing is taken from your pay in a month because of the number of times you visited the doctor. As a matter of fact, you are visiting the doctor on government time. The time you go to the hospital, you are still getting paid for that time. The time you're getting your health care and everything, you are still paid for that time. You get all your medications. You are not asked to go and get medications by yourself from somewhere. In the civilian world, it is like the top tier jobs that will give you benefits that are even similar to that, and maybe management level jobs. But here you get all those things, and it's not limited to you. Like you said, it extends to your family members too. In some cases, there might be co-pay for your family members on maybe medications, but imagine a world where you don't have to worry about your health care, and you know that it is taken care of by the government. That is one of the major benefits that you get if you join the military.
True. Bado, you got something, Kitty, you got something on there?
Something I want to add on the health benefits is that in the military, if you have things like surgery, you'll be given time off out of like con leave, whereby you'll have time to recover, and then during that time, be 30 days, you'll be having your pay as is stipulated as to when you're enlisted, or what you're supposed to be getting. So that alone gives you time to sit down and recover fully, other than being in the civilian world, whereby you have to be in a rush to leave bed and go back to hustle with the world, as you know, you are paid hourly. And I feel it's okay to be in the military as far as health is concerned.
All right, so with that being said, I want to jump in real quick, Kichu, about you saying even if you take or you get surgery, you get paid for the time that you out. That brings us to the next benefit of vacation time. We all know in the civilian world, it is 2 weeks without pay, or if you take more than 2 weeks, then you have to basically decide or make sure you have savings
to cover
your travel expenses
and
or
your
to
bills.
cover the bills when you come back from. We all have been in civilian world, and we know how it is. We always, every time that you have to go for leave, you have to make sure that you are squared away by the time you come back, because when you come back you have to work, carry forward in order to get paid, catch up with the pay system. But in the military, you are paid even when you are on vacation. So even if you take 30 days, you are paid for that 30 days. You are sure that 1st and 15th your pay is in your bank account, which is one thing that makes most of the people in the military be able to do so many things that they want to do whilst they are on vacation and whilst they are on military time. So there is a saying that you always get your money worth whilst you are in the military. So I think it's one of the other benefits that we all can say for sure that we
As a
enjoy.
matter of fact, concerning that pay, I think the only thing more constant than your pay in the military is probably God. Like, you can be sure that 1st and 15th your salary is coming, whatever happens. If the sky is falling on the 1st and the 15th, you get paid. so that's like I said, some of the benefits that you get, even from the lowest rank in the military. In the civilian world, you have to be like top management to be able to get it in big organizations. Paid vacations, and there are like packages they give to top executives in the civilian world. Whereas as even the lowest rank in the military, as long as you have your leave days, you can go on 30 days leave and you're still getting paid. You are admitted to the hospital, you are still getting paid. You are recovering from surgery or whatever, like you said, you are still getting paid. Even maternity leave is another thing.
Oh yes, it is a whole.
As a matter of fact, there's a revision to the regulation now that even paternity leave too, you are still going to get paid while you're on paternity leave. That means, as a man, if your wife has a baby, for a number of time you'll be able to go take care of your family, and you'll still be getting paid.
You still be getting paid
I
for
don't
it, which
really
no brainer.
see a lot of civilian jobs that would give you such benefits, because if you are not clocking in, you are not getting paid. Civilian
Very
jobs.
true,
Yeah.
very true. So with that being said, I would like to ask you all my battles. I know most people will be like, so I want to be in the military and I want to be able to go to school and get my degrees done. What other benefits is this person, or is the person going to get when they are in the military when it comes to education?
Okay. One thing I would say is education. You know, it comes down to how far you intend to go. So for some people, when they get their associate degree, they're fine. Some people just want to go further and get the bachelor's or master's or even PhD. What the army does for you is, whatever your level of education when you are going in, when you get in, you get something called tuition assistance. Tuition assistants give you $4,000 a year to go to school. So now it's down up to you to find a school that is within that amount, so that you don't have to pay extra.
So when you say the $4,000, somebody will say, $4,000, is it for me to keep, or is it for...
No, so there's formerly it was a website called Go Army Ed. Now it's called Army Ignite Ed. With that platform, you are able to connect your school with the Army education system in such a way that the Army pays directly to the school for the classes you are taking. And that tuition assistance will be available for you every year that you spend in the Army, for you to take classes every semester. I did my master's degree in the Army, and I was able to use the tuition assistance to cover the cost of the tuition without needing to get funds from any other place. And another benefit is that while you are getting tuition assistance, you can still get financial aid for other things that tuition assistance does not cover, like maybe books, and then maybe you need laptops, you need every other educational expenses that you might incur during that time.
So, Kitio, I know you are currently in school in the military. So, can you give our viewers watching some tips that they need to follow if, let's say, today they've joined the military, they are on their current duty station and want to start going to school?
Yeah, thank you. So once you get to your unit, the first thing you should do, you should go to the Soldier Support Center if you have no idea about anything. Those people there are going to assist you on everything. When it comes to school, there is that department whereby you go to see, and they'll take you through what are the requirements and how to go about everything, how you log into the Go Army Aid, and begin getting the tuition assistance. One thing I've loved being in the army and going to school is that I have enough time to read, because I'm pretty sure that I'm working from this time to this time, I'll be off at this time, and I'll be home seated down behind my computer and doing my classes. I'm doing online classes, so I have enough time to read. Other than how it was for me in the civilian world, I had to do 2 jobs so that I could get the tuition for the classes, and I didn't have time to read because of those double shifts I had to do. I used to really get tired, but now I have enough time to read, I have enough time to revise. And another thing about the tuition assistance is that it's like they give you have to meet a milestone whereby you are supposed to pass with a grade of either A or B for a master's or a degree. They have those milestones that you're supposed to reach. So that those alone have really helped me to like excel with flying colors, because when you look at my GT score is now really high, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah. So talking about the point she made about being able to excel, you know, the army generally sets a standard for you. Even though they are giving you that money, they don't want you to feel like, since it is free, you can just
take advantage
and use it anyhow. So they still want you to be able to do, if you say you want to go to school, you should be able to dedicate your time to going to school and do well in school. Education is very important to the army. You get to a point where you need that education if you want to rank up. And then if the army is paying you to go to school or giving you money to go to school, they expect you to be able to put in your best. And there are a lot of schools too that understand, especially when they know they have all these military friendly institutions, when they know that you are on active duty, maybe there's a deadline to turn in assignment, they can give you a little bit of time, because they know, okay, something can come up at work because of the nature of your job. So those advantages help you to be able to reach those goals, achieve what you want to achieve. And when it comes down to your leadership too, when they know, oh, you're trying to better yourself, you're going to school, they give you, as much as they can, they give you time to be able to achieve those things. So you want to go to Social Support Center to get some information, they will allow you go. If you have a knowledgeable NCO that knows about such a thing, they will tell you what you need to know. If you need to quickly get off to go do some things, you can get those time off to be able to achieve those things. As busy as it can be on active duty, the army gives you the opportunity to pursue your own dreams too while you're doing the.
So another benefit that we would like to touch on is the VA loan. So the Department of Defense do help veterans and their family members when it comes to purchasing a house whilst in service, and when you exit out of, or ETS as we call it, out of the service. All you got to do is ask for directions on what you need to do, and then it will, at the end of the day, you end up getting what you need. And with that too, most houses that you end up buying, you would have to put down payment. But with VA loan, you basically are not required to put down payment, which is one good thing, because we all know not everybody has that huge sum of money lying down for them to purchase a house. Battles, any
so
contribution?
While regular people in the civilian world would spend years saving up for buying a house just because they want to have down payment, the benefit here is that you may not be required to. If you have, it helps you to be able to offset some of the cost of the house if you have a down payment, but you don't have to put the down payment. And then the interest rate is always favorable too for VA loans, because they are going to you're covered by the government basically, and lenders would look favorably on you, especially because of your military service. So that's one of the things that you should also look at for when you're thinking about motivations to join the military. Most people don't buy houses while they're serving, because depending on how long they intend to serve, the military can move you from place to place. But some people still buy. You find I know of NCOs that bought houses in 3 different states that they've served in. So you can be in Fort Hood in Texas and buy a house, and then if you have to move to somewhere else in the United States, you can still buy a house too. So
with the same VA
loan, and then it still allows you. And then the limit, I think the upper limit to the amount you can spend is very high. And so another benefit apart from buying a house is one that you can enjoy on a regular basis. Airlines offer free baggage for active duty military. So most of the time when I travel, when I have like 3 bags, 2 bags, I don't have to pay for it. And this alone, you know how much it costs to buy bags, $35 and everything. So, and especially when you're on orders too, maybe when you're moving from one place to another based on military posting you,
which is PCS leave.
Yeah, so you get some airlines give you up to like 4 bags, and then so all you just have to do is go on the airlines website and see the benefits they have for active duty military. Some have benefits for those who are reservists too. So, but because we are active duty, we are focusing more on the benefits for active duty military members.
So it's not solely traveling per se that you get benefit. You also get benefit on other places as well. Battle, you want to take that?
Yeah. I realized that I went to some stores to do purchases, and they're like, oh, you're in the military, there is a discount on Tuesday here at Fort Bragg. So you'll find that most of the stores are giving you discount on literally everything. And then for those places of recreation centers, like places like Didi's World, you want to go with your family, hotels will be there, everything will be there. You'll find that you get a discount for everything, and life goes on and you enjoy. It's really pretty good.
So at the end of the day, there is so much benefit that one can benefit when you are in the military. And I think for today we will wrap up here. We will see you in the next video. As a reminder, always do your best to like, share and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.
And before we go, in case you have any questions about any other thing that you feel is important to you, or something you benefit on the outside in the civilian world that you want to ask if you can get a similar benefit in the military, we will be very happy to answer those questions.
True. So until next time, we'll see you later.